Ah! 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 I just filmed 20 minutes of footage before I realized that I forgot to turn my microphone on. Dang flabbit, Robbie Rice Stewart. Well, I guess I have to do the whole intro again. I'm sorry you guys missed the fun confetti sounds, but I can try to recreate it. We're recreating it. Woo! Yeah! Woo! Woohoo! We hit 10K! We're on track to hit 1 million subscribers in like a few days. And we hit 10K on my birthday, which was super cool. Yeah! Oh, I've already ruined this video. So I was deciding on what kind of video I wanted to make, and I was like, yo, I could bake 10,000 cookies. And then I was like, yo, I'm not Joanna. And then I was like, oh, I could go through my whole subscriber list and like say thank you to everyone. And then I was like, yo, that would take a really long time. So like, what am I gonna do? Well, I decided that I could just kind of introduce myself to you guys. Hi, I'm Hannah, nice to meet you, because like I just kind of post things on this channel, and I have been for several years, and I've never like really sat down and said hi. So that's what this video is going to be to celebrate. By the way, my floor is entirely covered in confetti. It's a real shame that I lost all that footage from before, because I googled the get to know me tag, get to know me questions, so like we could like get to know each other better and like increase our bond, but like I didn't realize that I didn't turn my microphone on. So I got all the way to question 265 before I realized this pivotal piece of information. So we're gonna go through it again. I woke up from a nap before I filmed this video. Well, I'm committed to you guys getting to know me better, so while I cover myself in confetti, we're gonna start all over with these questions. There are 371 questions on this page. I'm gonna do every 5th question. Unless I don't want to. Sometimes there are some questions on here that definitely not comfortable answering on camera. So, luckily I already know the answer to through 265. Okay, number 1. What is your full name? Hannah Joy Bird. Nice to meet ya. Number 5. If you had to change your first name, what would you change it to? I'm not going to answer that question because I like my own name, even though it's so common. 10. What are your best characteristics? My best characteristics, I'm empathetic, I'm honest, and I'm hardworking. 15. What relative was most important to you growing up and why? My aunt, who was also my godmother. We had a really tight bond growing up. 20. What is your biggest accomplishment? I used to go through some stuff. Then I worked really hard, and now I'm a really happy person. And I'm very proud of my ability to overcome that. 25. What is the most important thing in your life? It's my friends and my family. 30. Who is your favorite musician? I currently don't really have a favorite musician, like a number 1, but like I've always bopped to Owl City. Love his music. But I'm really also into Billie Eilish right now, AJR. I love that like George Ezra kind of vibe. It's really funny because I'm in a really happy, healthy relationship right now, but I just can't stop listening to breakup songs. All the good songs on the radio right now, or just in general, are breakup songs like "Sue Me" by Sabrina Carpenter, "Thank You Next" by Ariana Grande, "Consequences" by Camila Cabello, what's the other one? "Bellyache" by Billie Eilish. Like, all bops, all my top 10, but like they're all breakup songs, so I don't know. I just think that's ironic. Number 35. What is your favorite drink? I'm basic. I like water. Number 40. What is your favorite music genre? My favorite music genre is early 2000s pop. 45. What is your favorite sport? I enjoy basketball and track in terms of participating. As for watching, I enjoy watching track and field, and I like watching football. Go Patriots. 50. What is your all-time favorite town or city? Why? I would go with New York City. I used to volunteer there annually, and I really, really loved going down there. I love the vibrancy of the city and the vibe and just everything about it. Number 55. What was your least favorite subject in high school? European history. And despite that, I am taking a European history-based writing course this upcoming winter. so I'll update you on that, on how that goes. Number 55, we just answered 55. 60, are you more inclined to build your own empire or unleash the potential of others? I would like to think both. 65, are you an early adopter or a late adopter? I would go with early. 70, what aspect of your life needs tremendous improvement? I'm very bad at estimating the amount of time that a task will take me. What's the other thing I'm bad at in life? Ooh, what is that? Oh, ironically. Responding to emails and like DMs from you guys. I'm so bad at that. I will eventually, but like I'm like, oh, that's so sweet, I'll respond to that in a quick minute, and then I forget, and because I suck, and I'm sorry, but I'll try. I will answer them eventually most of the time. 75, who is wait, and I will not answer them if it's like you giving me your stats and you're like, can I get into this college, because like I'm in no position to say that. Sorry, not sorry. 75, who is the first person you call when something horrible happens? It depends on the type of thing. If it's like something at school or something like pressing, I will obviously go to my friends Hannah in London or my boyfriend. And then if it's like something like I just found a dead body in my garden, I'll probably go to my friends Kate or Gabby, which like I grew up being friends with them, or Krista and Casey, or just I don't know. I've go to friends. Something like I need taking care of like ASAP, I might like call my mom or something, or my sister. Yeah. 80, can you whistle? 85, do you sleep with lights on or off? At school I wear a sleeping mask, so it doesn't really matter. At here, I'm not gonna pan because I'm too lazy and I'm already speaking very fast, but I have like a light. It just stays on in my room at night, and I usually just keep it on because I'm too lazy, but I haven't been doing that recently because I'm used to sleeping in pitch black from my sleeping mask at college. I'm just gonna make sure this video is filming. Fantastic. 95. Do you have a whole lot of acquaintances or just a few very close friends? Both. I have a lot of people that I'm just like casual friends with, but I do have a very close group of go-to friends. Yeah. 100, we're not answering. 105, who sent the last text message you received? It was from, I already checked it, it was from my group chat with Hannah in London. 110, who would you tell first if you found a dead body in your garden? My friend Kate. 115, what is something that amazes you? Space. I'm a big space nerd. If you look at the archives of my channel, there are a bunch of science videos, mostly about space. I'm not gonna totally expose myself, just kidding, yes I am, but my childhood bedroom is filled with a bunch of astrophotography pictures, a space calendar, models of the solar system. I literally have an astronaut, like a pop-up astronaut coming out of my wall, and telescopes over there in that corner. I'm a huge nerd. 120, what scares you about aging? My biggest fear is forgetting my happiest memories. So that. 125, how many boyfriends? Nope, we're not answering 125. 130, how many rings before you answer the phone? My phone's always on Do Not Disturb. I usually don't answer calls. 135, which store would you choose to max out your credit card? I'm not a brand name person. I don't really care. 35, have you ever won a trophy or an award? What was it for? If you care about that stuff, just go look at my revealing my stats, activities, and awards video. There's stuff in there. 150, what flavor of tea do you enjoy? I'm a big green tea gal. It's been a long time since I've taken a breath of air. Let's just pause for a minute so I can do that. 155, what is the most boring movie you've watched? I don't remember, because if it was boring I definitely just stopped watching it. 160, what is under your bed? Currently I have Christmas presents, some old clothes, and like 4 drawers under my beds. 165, where were you last Valentine's Day? I was at a track meet at the Reggie Lewis Center in Boston. 170, what is the first movie you remember seeing? Toy Story. 175, what do you love about living in your neighborhood? I live in a beach town, so it's like an entertainment town. We have go-karts, batting cages, a bunch of ice cream stands, arcades, the beach, obviously, movies, mini golf, all that stuff. It's a really fun time, especially in the summer. 180, what is the first thing you do when you open your eyes in the morning? Put in my contacts because your girl is blind. 185, what is the first book you remember reading? Junie B. Jones. 190, what book do you remember as being important to you? Don't judge me, but 13 Reasons Why. It's about a girl named Hannah B. Like, obviously it definitely meant a lot to me when I was younger, like in middle school. What is the strangest thing you believed as a child? So I used to think that like Hoodsie cups, you know, like things that are half chocolate, half vanilla, that you would have at like your friend's in elementary school's birthday parties. I used to think that if you let those melt a little bit and you swirl together the chocolate and vanilla, that it would make strawberry. 205, what was the first concert you ever attended? Probably the Wiggles, but I'm actually going to go ahead and say Hannah Montana featuring the Jonas Brothers. Picture here. It was a very pivotal moment in my life. 210, what was your first cooking experience? I don't remember. 215, what is your strongest sense? I don't know. 220, do you love your job? I only do things that I'm passionate about. I'm currently working 4 jobs, and there's definitely, like, I guess probably an order to them, but I only do things that make me happy. So yeah. 225, what takes the biggest chunk of your paycheck? Bills and insurance and co-pays and gas and all that stuff that I have to pay for. 230, what current world events are really troubling you? We're trying to keep this lighthearted, so we're going to skip 230 and 235. 240, what app do you use the most? According to my screen time app thing in the settings on the phone, it's Netflix. I've been watching a lot of Grey's Anatomy. I know there are people who have binge watched far more aggressively than I have, but I started in August and I'm currently on season 11, late 11, early 12-ish. 245, on a scale of 1 to 10, with 10 being the highest and 1 being the lowest, rate your driving skills. I would say like a 7 or an 8. I failed my driver's test the first time, but I've never got in a ticket or pulled over or anything like that. 250, which animals scare you the most? I'm like fine with animals. Like I'm fine with snakes. Don't love spiders, but I don't hate them. Like I'm like, I don't know. 255, what did you dress up as Halloween when you were 8? A hippie. 260, what do you do for a living? I'm a student. 265, we're back where we were when we found the video cut off, when I found out that the video cut off, so I can take a breath. I'm going through this really fast. 265, do you really know all the words to your national anthem? Yes? Yeah. 270, what do you do if you can't sleep at night? Do you count sheep, toss and turn, try to get up and do something productive? I'll pop a melatonin and get my Z's. 275, is your father bald? No, there's no history of hair loss in my family. 85, how are you glad that you were like your mother? My mother is the kindest person that I have ever known, and I would like to think that she passed at least a little of that down onto me. I don't think she's just the sweetest soul ever. I'm definitely not as good of a person as her, but I would like to think that I have a little bit of her happiness. 290, what piece of art did you see that you've never forgotten? I'm not a big art person. 295, if you had a day left to live and you could spend it with anyone you choose, who would it be? I would spend it with my friends and my family. I'd spend it with all the people I love. If you could give your younger self any advice, what would it be? Your happiness should come first and foremost. Keep working hard, keep doing what you're doing, but you're smart. Smarter than you realize, and you can do and learn and understand some really cool stuff if you just decide to put in a little bit of effort. So do so, but keep your mental health a priority, because your life's gonna be great. 310, if you could pick one, would you rather have infinite money or unending love? Unending love. 315, when was the last time you got in a fist fight? I don't know, probably the last time I talked to my brother, like this morning. 320, which came first, the chicken or the egg, and why? 325, pick one, chicken or beef? Chicken. 330, pick one, Halloween or Valentine's Day? Halloween, because I've never Valentine's Dayed with anyone. 335, pick one, Nike or Adidas? Nike. 340, pick one, vanilla or chocolate? Chocolate. 345, would you rather be a lonely genius or an idiot with a lot of friends? A lonely genius. 350, would you rather forget to pack clean underwear when traveling or forget to pack your footwear? I'd rather forget to pack clean underwear. My feet finna die. 355, would you rather have a big stomach or fat cheeks? Fat cheeks, because those are adorable. But everyone is beautiful. 360, would you rather have annoying neighbors or neighbors who you always seem to annoy? Annoying neighbors. 265, would you rather live in a rural area or the suburbs? And like, I really enjoy living in the rural area that I am in right now in college, but in terms of like a lifetime, definitely suburbs. Gotta have human interaction. That's my life. again, I'm Hannah, and thank you so much for 10,000. Thank you so much for 1 million views, and please stay subscribed. I am so appreciative of you all. Thank you so much. Woo! There's confetti all over my floor. I've done this to myself. I went through that really, really fast. If there's anything else you want to know about me, I guess you guys can leave a comment down below, and I'll probably do a Q&A either before I head back to college on January 2nd or once I get there, because those videos are always fun to film. So yeah, if there's anything else you guys want to know about me, leave a comment down below and I'll try to answer it. I really want to form a community. So yeah. Okay, bye.